morning. Welcome to Hot Seat. The new tourism director is Shelley Zumwalt, who has been here before. Good to see you.
Good to see you too.
All right, everybody. I mean, everybody believes you did a great job at OESC. The middle of a pandemic, an agency that was broken. Well, I don't know if the governor is happy with you or mad at you to send you to tourism, okay? Inside joke. But the whole point is, I mean, that's an agency that's had 2 legislative probes in around 5 years. What are you going to do over there to take this cloud away?
Yeah, you know, going into the agency and seeing what's going on there, you know, doing some fiscal analysis, seeing what the employees, what's happened before, what's going on now, putting the right people in places. It's kind of, you know, the same thing I did at OESC. Go in, make quick changes that are impactful, and then go back, reevaluate, and see what we can keep doing from there. I think the state parks, you know, making sure that we've invested in them, that the deferred maintenance that probably has gone on for many years, that we're putting capital investments into them. There's a lot of work to be done, but it's stuff I think that I have, you know, experience in, and hopefully I can make a big impact pretty quickly.
All right, so the pressure on you at tourism is not going to be like it was in the middle of a pandemic where people couldn't get their money. But what did you learn at OESC that you want to take to tourism?
You know, great question. And a small aside, my husband on my very first day at tourism said, "Are you nervous like you were at OESC?" And I said, you know what? If I don't have 1 million citizens that need me right that moment, I think I'll be okay. So I think just the ability to function in a crisis, to analyze the situation and know what decisions have to be made quickly, and the first, you know, what's most important. That's really, I think, anyone who's in that situation, you have to have instincts for that just kind of innately, and fortunately, I'm that person.
March, April, and May, there was umpteen jillion stories written about tourism and the restaurant situation, and basically, there's been nothing, okay? But there's been a lot of court activity. Are you, in your current job and trying to move forward, how much does that weigh on you in terms of getting things done?
You know, I think it always weighs when you have a situation in the background that kind of sucks the air out of the room. But from my perspective, and from day one, I've been having meetings on getting vendors in those restaurants. So from my perspective, it's more about, you know, positioning ourselves to move quickly in that area, other than, you know, focusing on the court case. But it's always there, and we're always aware of it. But I think it's more about putting resources and things towards the things that the citizens find the impact they need with our agency.
So these day-to-day situations with court filings and everything that's going on, that's not over your head right now. You're looking forward to something else. Yeah,
pretty much. I mean, I know you know this, but I wasn't involved in it, so the need for me to be present in it is really not there. I'm aware of it, but I get to come in and focus on the things that need to be done.
State parks, the restaurants that don't have vendors, what can you tell the public about that at this point?
You know what, we're moving really quickly on it. I can't really reveal a whole lot of information at this point, but I've had meetings every single day. We've got some interested people, and I'm really excited to move this quickly through the system, and hopefully we'll be able to open some, and we'll be excited to invite you when we have the first restaurant open.
What can you tell us, though, about in terms of moving forward? I mean, your vision about where you want to go with this department, which is very troubled, of course it's passed, but what is the big picture, your vision as to where you want the Department of Tourism to be, say, in 10 years?
That's a great question. I think the first thing I would say about this is coming into the department, looking at the staff that's there, I see a skeleton crew of the administrative staff. We have 1 lawyer, we have 3 HR people, and we have 3 finance people. Think about that in an agency of 700 people. Fully staffing this agency with capable people so something doesn't happen again is really my vision, short-term vision. Long-term vision, fully funding the parks, making sure that we have assets, that we have the finances to cover, making sure that the parks that we do want are well maintained, and obviously giving the citizens something that they can enjoy regardless of what the economic situation is.
Well, they say past this prologue, and based upon what happened at OESC, Oklahoma's got a bright future over at tourism.
Thank you.
It's good to see you.
You too.
Best of luck to you.
Thank you.
See this again at news9.com/YourVoteCounts, and follow me on Twitter @MitchellTalks.